Today we discuss some set of matrices together with a operation, together with a given operation, maybe a group or not. Okay. M, N cross and R. M cross and R represent the set of all M cross n matrices. The set of all M cross n represented by M cross n R. And the set of all n cross n matrices, that is set of all square matrices represented by M and R. That is the set of all 2 cross 2 matrices represented as N2R. Okay, set of all 2 cross 3 matrices are represented by M2 cross 3R. Okay. Now we check, is the set of all matrices of order m cross n is a group under the operation addition. M and R is a group under the operation addition. Okay, first we know that this is a binary operation. Addition of matrices is a binary operation because if we add any two matrices, we get a matrix again. Okay, that is, if A equal to a matrix and B is again a matrix, then A plus B equals, also that is A belongs to M and R, B belongs to M and R, then A plus B also belongs to M and R. Therefore, we say that addition is a binary operation on M and R. So first we prove addition is a binary operation on M and R. Then we prove it is associative. We know that matrix addition is associative. A plus B plus C equals A plus B plus C for all A, B, C element in M and R. Okay. For any matrix, the matrix satisfies the associative property. What about the existence of identity? We know that if we add a matrix A with the zero matrix of the same order, then we get the same matrix A, or that is equal to 0 plus A also, 0 matrix plus A matrix also. Here 0 is the 0 matrix. Okay, 0 matrix of order n. 0 matrix of order n. So existence of identity also exists. Next we check existence of inverse. It is G3, existence of inverse G3. If there is a matrix G3, for example, if A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, if we add A plus B equal to this identity matrix, here additive identity is 0, so here additive identity is 0, so in this group 0 matrix is the identity element, not matrix, identity element in the group is 0. So if we add any two matrices and we get the identity element, that B is the inverse of A. Also A is the inverse of B. Okay. So A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Then B is equal to minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. We get A plus B as 0 matrix. Then after addition we get 0 matrix. So B, there is an inverse element B exists in this set, and that is its negative. Okay. So let A, generally A is equal to A, B, C, D, and B is equal to minus A, minus B, minus C, minus D. Then A plus B equals zero matrix 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so the existence of inverse also holds. There exists an inverse element for each matrix satisfying A plus B is equal to 0. 0 matrix. Okay. Is this group abelian? Definitely. We know that matrix addition is commutative. A plus B is equal to B plus A. So, this group is also abelian. Okay. What about the order of the group? What is this order of this group? Order of the group is infinite because M and R has infinitely many terms. So, this group is infinite. Next, M and R under the operation matrix multiplication. Okay, here cross represent not usual multiplication, it is matrix multiplication. M and R with a matrix multiplication. Is it a group? Is this algebraic system is a group? We know that matrix multiplication is associative, that is AB into C equals A into BC. So the matrix multiplication is associative. What is the identity element? What is the identity element in this set of matrices of order n cross n? Definitely it is the identity element of identity matrix of order n. In this group, the identity element is identity matrix. If you multiply a matrix by an identity matrix, that is A into identity. If A is of order n, then I is of order n, we get it as A. Okay. So, existence of identity also holds. What about the inverse? What about the inverse? There is no guarantee for inverse of all the matrices. Okay. For example, a matrix 0, 0, 1, minus 1. This matrix has no inverse because its determinant is 0. Inverse exists only when the determinant not equal to 0. Here this matrix has no inverse because its determinant equal to 0. Determinant not equal to 0, then only we get the inverse of the matrix. So here many elements have no inverse. So existence of inverse does not hold. Existence of inverse does not hold. Therefore, set of all matrices, set of all square matrices under the operation multiplication is not a group. Is not a group. Okay. That is not a group. Okay. Another two types of sets. First one is GLNR. That is, it is general linear group. GLNR consists of all n cross n invertible matrix, all invertible square matrices. Okay. Set of all invertible square matrices represented by GLNR. And what is SLNR? It consists of all n cross n matrices with a determinant 1. SLNR denote the set of all matrices with a determinant 1. That is SLNR. Okay. Is GLNR is a matrix. GLNR under the operation matrix multiplication. Is it a group? GLNR under the matrix multiplication. Here GLNR represents set of all invertible matrix. In the above problem, we know that first associativity holds because AB into C is equal to A into BC, that is matrix multiplication is associative. There exists an identity element A into I is equal to I into A is equal to identity A. So existence of identity also holds. Then the third one is existence of inverse. Here all the matrices are invertible. Here all the matrices are invertible. Therefore, inverse exists for each element. Therefore, that invertibility also exists. Okay. There exists inverse for each element. Therefore, the third axiom also holds. Therefore, GLNR under the operation matrix multiplication forms a group. What about SLNR? SLNR consists of all n cross m matrices with the determinant 1. Okay, set of all n cross m matrices with the determinant 1. That also forms a group under the matrix multiplication. In the case of SLNR also, SLNR under the operation scalar multiplication also forms a group. Okay.